I would say your name's four syllables.
Well, I would say it's three because it is.
Okay.
Also, your last name's three syllables.
No, no, I'm just talking about first names. Last names
Oh,
can be
Yeah.
like 18 syllables. You know, you combine last
what's
names. It could be Smith, Horowitz,
oh
Michaels,
yeah, good point. What's the actual like most syllable last name of someone you know? Like
probably
actually
someone
know.
with a multi with. I
Uh,
think of a six. I could think of a six one right now, but that's
Oh.
like that's a has a dash in it. I mean, that's two last names combined.
Yeah,
no,
but still
that's
like
cheating. That's
no, no,
cheating.
no, it's not cheating because
I think
think
it's
about it.
cheating.
It's still kind of impressive to have two, three syllable last
Okay,
names together.
sure.
You know what I mean? Like that's yeah,
Yes, but that's a separate I think that's a separate question. I think that's a separate category. It's
maybe.
impressive on its own, but it doesn't qualify for the question.
How many syllables is your last name?
Whose?
One.
Oh,
This is easy.
you're backwards.
All right, this imaginary rule that your first name must have fewer syllables than your last name. Well, honestly, I had no chance.
You could have done one and one.
Yeah, okay, greater equal to. All right, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, but you came out of the gate losing. This is the Experience Podcast with me and someone else.
And Nathan
Noah, you
Oh
paying
yeah,
attention?
I'm here too.
and Noah.
Paying
Unfortunately,
attention. These are so we don't have to talk about it, but these are actually my two sports go-to guys that I kind of
I thought you were gonna say two closest friends.
no,
Yeah, huh?
bottom 50. But these guys are
On the
I
list.
don't think they've met before. They are now.
Nope, never met.
Um, I think I tried to get Noah on last or two falls ago when we were doing football stuff, but I think it never worked out.
Wait, what? Are you a Falcons fan?
Depends. No, yes, I am. Unfortunately,
How do you feel about Pitts?
I've never seen him play. I don't know.
Oh,
Apparently, he's
okay.
really good.
Yeah,
Hopefully, he is.
he's very athletic.
I don't know how good our new GM is at drafting.
Yeah, it's
Everything's
okay.
new, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Why? Are you a Florida fan?
no.
Okay, good.
Wait, when do they release the schedule?
Oh, wait, you went to Tech. What am I talking about? Sorry.
At
They
8
did
p.m. on a
today.
Wednesday.
I
Today's
thought they already
Wednesday.
did. They already. I think they already did because
No,
I
I
That
already
don't
have
think
was
it's.
leaked.
I
I
think
already
a
have
lot of
tickets to a game.
well, a lot of stuff got
I don't know what
leaked.
you bought. Yeah, I
I
don't know
didn't
what
buy it.
you
My
bought,
dad
Noah.
bought it. I'm going to Vegas. He's like, Noah, we're going to Vegas.
Wait, the week one game? Because the week one games have been announced.
Okay, maybe yeah. I think we're going to the first ever game at the stadium that has fans.
Yeah, it's
Or
week one.
Oh, yeah,
maybe
yeah.
actually,
And that's the Monday Night Football game.
yeah. My dad's a
Oh,
huge Raiders fan.
nice.
So.
Nice. Well, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, we are gonna go last year, but that didn't happen.
Very nice stadium. Big hockey puck.
Stadium is a hockey puck
I don't even know
Yeah,
if I've
you haven't
seen
seen Allegiant Stadium or whatever?
from like.
I where I live, I see like no Raiders games, so I don't even know if I've seen it.
You can easily see any football game you want, Daniel. It's called the
I
internet.
don't want to pay for that.
No, you don't have to, Daniel. It's called
I
the
don't want
internet.
to I don't want to do. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is a big hockey
That's
puck, isn't it?
crazy.
Yeah.
Is that like aerodynamic? What are we
It
doing?
doesn't need to fly.
I
It
know,
doesn't
but
need to move.
That doesn't mean
is
it
it that,
can't.
would you be
Oh, I
surprised?
hope it would.
They spent a lot of money on it, Noah.
I know. My
It just
mom.
got up. The next time the Raiders move, the stadium just flies up and moves somewhere else.
It does
Comes
look like a
from it.
hockey puck. That is weird. Yeah, all of the Oakland teams are gonna lose. Oakland's gonna lose all their three teams within
Oh
like
yeah,
5
well, I
years.
don't think the Athletics are moving. I think they're just
I mean, they might lose all
like
three teams in 5 years, which is like crazy. Imagine the city having three teams and losing them all in 5 years.
sounds like what the Athletics are just kind of
I don't know,
uh,
man.
sending an ultimatum, like fix our stadium, or not fix, but upgrade our stadium, or else. Not sure they'd move.
I've never been there, but it's terrible, according to
Uh,
people I know who've been
that's
there.
yeah, that's what I've heard.
I mean, it's a football stadium, first of all, and it's a bad football stadium. They play baseball in it. Although it's funny watching old Raiders games,
Yeah.
watching them play on the dirt, on the infield dirt.
I guess
It's
safe isn't the right critique, but it's just like it's probably not a good idea.
it's really stupid. Are there any big football stadiums in Oswego? Oswego?
Oswego High School
Oh wow.
has.
How many does that seat? 13? 14?
I'm not even sure if they have. They make
Seats?
it up to a
Oh, no,
dozen. Make it up to a dozen.
no fans at all.
Not even enough for the parents of the kids.
Not good.
Gotta wait in line. It's close enough to Syracuse, to like the Carrier Dome
Do you
kind
even
of
have
area.
a team in football that you like?
He's a Bills
Like you
fan
like
now.
watching?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I would say a lot of even here, like there's a decent. It's mostly Bills fans, but there's obviously like some Giants fans. I don't think I've been a Jets fan up here yet.
I don't even think those exist.
I don't even think, yeah. Oh no, I do know one.
Oh
I work
no.
with. I work
They're
with
in
this one guy.
hordes.
Yeah, I work with this one guy who is a Jets fan, but he hates his life for that reason. So
Yeah, I mean
actually, it's the guy in our league, Noah, the guy that I brought in.
oh, I'm facing.
He's a Jets fan. Yeah.
Yeah, he hates it now, but just wait until the Jets are over 500, literally at any point in time. He'll talk so much shit.
No,
That's
no,
how
he's
they-
not that kind
That's
of
how
guy.
they all work.
He's different, but will they get above? They weren't even above 500 last year.
They above
yeah,
500 last year. They were like 2 wins.
yeah,
Well,
they
maybe if they,
almost
yeah,
lost every
I'm trying
game.
to, yeah, I'm trying to think of like, did they win like 2 out of the first 3 or something? No.
No, they
no,
were
no.
they were like 0 and 9.
Yeah, they went on.
No, wait, wasn't it worse than that? I thought they were like
I,
0-12 to start. I thought it was something
I don't know. They
crazy.
won like 3 games eventually.
Because they beat the Browns, didn't they?
I think
That
they
was
beat
their
the
first
Raiders
win.
too.
Yeah, because of wait,
The
no,
Raiders suck.
no. Wait, what's the game where they lost when it was like really bad because they played cover zero on like a clear Hail Mary situation? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that, but I don't remember.
I thought that was the Raiders. That's why. Because the other team they beat was the Jags, right?
No, they beat the Rams, remember? That was a
Oh
big deal.
my God. Yeah. Now I remember.
Yeah, they went 0-13, and then
Yeah.
went
Oh,
2 for,
13.
and then went 2-1 in the last 3
Oh,
weeks.
so they won 2. Okay.
I mean,
Almost,
look at that momentum going into the season.
Oh yeah, you're right. They
almost keeping Gaze's job.
the Raiders. beat them.
No.
No, oh, okay, no.
If Gase ever has like a head coaching job again, I hate that.
What's
can-
your
he-
team?
He can be an OC. Me?
Yeah,
I'm a Bills fan. Big Bills fan.
forever for like since you were young.
Yeah. I was born in Buffalo.
You were born in Buffalo. I've
Yeah.
never met, and you went to Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
I've never met any. First of all, I've never met anyone born in Buffalo.
Okay. Well,
There's
I mean,
no
I went
one
to,
born in Buffalo.
I just thought it was
actually.
ice.
I grew up in Atlanta, but I still was born in Buffalo.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a pretty drastic climate change.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like my dad had to move for work when I was young, so we did that. And
I think
there you go.
Buffalo was #1 in snow this past winter.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Total snow, like inches.
Yeah, little Lake Erie chill.
Darryl,
You
you
know?
never answered me. Do you have a football team that you like?
I
Ravens?
enjoy competition. What'd you say? The Ravens?
Ravens? I don't know. The Redskins? Or sorry,
Oh,
football
whoa.
No. You don't need to
Whoa.
apologize.
football team?
They'll
Whoa.
always be the Redskins, and it'll always be the San Diego Chargers.
Well, that's
I-
stupid because
I simply refuse to change.
It didn't used to be the San Diego Chargers.
Put that down here. The white man
Actually, that's just
refuses
like 1
to
year.
change.
So, fair.
Although it is the LA Rams. You can't even.
LA Raiders?
Uh,
What about
oh
that?
yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the Raiders. I need like a few years for it to see
The
if it like
Vegas
settles
Raiders?
in, right? Because the problem is if I'm like talking about football with people to this day, I'll just say San Diego, and
Yeah, I mean,
I
so
it,
what?
it's stuck forever. I can't fix it. It's just gone.
They're kind of committed now, so like they're not going to go back.
And when I talk about the
Yeah,
Nationals, sometimes I just go into a Canadian accent. Actually, it would be more French Canadian, but
The Nationals?
yeah,
yeah, because they were Expos.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Expos.
It's been like 10 years, and I can't. No,
Pay
Yeah, that's been
attention.
a while. That's been
15
more than
years.
that.
It's been like 15 years.
I think when you
2007.
change the team name with it, it's like a
That's
lot.
true.
Because the Chargers, they barely even moved. They just kind of went like a little.
It's- you guys have never had a team taken away from you, though.
No,
You don't know how that feels.
John Bon Jovi tried to, but didn't happen.
Oh,
It's
I
true.
tried to take the Bills to New Jersey. I remember that.
I
Um,
and then someone wasn't it like Trump was trying to buy the Bills and take them to Toronto or something too?
why would Trump take it to
Weirdos.
Canada?
Uh,
No. Um,
Funny? I don't know.
but I had a team taken away from me, and this is a team that I had been to like 100 games in my favorite sport to go watch. And
Talking about the Braves?
what are you talking about?
Yeah. He was born in
The Braves are
Milwaukee
still in Atlanta.
hundreds of years ago.
No, they moved their stadium outside.
They're in Atlanta. They might not be in the city limits of Atlanta, but
Okay, I was like, are you making a
they're
joke
not in
about?
any city limits. Their address is Atlanta. I mean, they're in Atlanta.
I was like, are you making a joke that they moved out of
No, it's one
downtown
of the
Atlanta?
Thrashers.
Oh,
Oh, just moved to Winnipeg. Duh.
Oh yeah, just move 3,000 miles away. I've watched like maybe 5 hockey games in the past 10 years, and I went to like 100. That's why I don't like teams moving. Even teams I don't care about, I don't want any teams to move. I mean, they've got fans. Can't go see games anymore. I mean, it's different when you move from. It's different for like the Warriors when they move from Oakland to San Francisco. You know, it's like an hour away, but whatever. Not even. That's different. But when you move from, when they're talking about the Rays moving
they've been
to
talking about
Canada,
that for years.
I know, but I think that's going to happen eventually.
Like the Marlins have had just as
I
many
don't think the
fans
Marlins.
as Oswego High School.
What do you say? Oh, as many
The
fans.
Marlins.
I
Yeah.
don't know why Florida's so bad at being fans of baseball. I don't understand. Like football, basketball, they've got huge amount of fans, but baseball for some reason, just Florida.
Because it's kind of a sport that you would think they would be interested
So many
in, just
Cubans in
weather-wise.
Miami.
Yeah, spring training.
Sport is baseball's big. I mean, I don't know. It also has to do with where the park is in Tampa. It's not even like in Tampa. It's in, I don't know, somewhere near St. Pete.
Oh, is it?
I just realized I have no idea how the like hockey table works for the
League
season.
table.
You talking about the Raiders Stadium?
What? Oh,
Yeah.
That's a callback.
What do you mean the hockey table?
like why are there
Stadiums?
4 divisions and then who fucking makes the playoffs? And why are there 16 teams with colors next to their name?
What? Well, it's gonna be all even next year or 2 years or something. Because the Kraken.
Oh yeah,
Kraken are
Seattle.
coming. But
But I just mean like does 16 teams go to the
like I
playoffs?
said, I've watched maybe 5 games in the past 10 years. I don't know. Yeah, 16 teams do go to the playoffs. Yeah.
That's so many.
I mean, that's
Oh, no,
The
wait.
NHL is a lot.
But I guess it's always like that because
It's more than half the teams.
yeah, I gotta be honest. I hate when sports are like that.
I mean,
I-
basketball's the same way. It's more than half the
I
teams.
know, but I always, even more than football playoffs, especially now. I always loved the old baseball playoffs. It was like, hey, win your fucking division, and then we leave one extra spot just in case you like played
I
really
mean,
well, but
there
then
wasn't
accidentally didn't win your
there
division.
wasn't
And
even a
that's it.
division series until like the 90s.
Yeah.
There
Well,
wasn't even a
baseball
playoffs until like the 70s.
last year. Baseball, I think, still has the lowest percentage of teams making the playoffs, right?
Yeah, but it's
In the
also kind
league.
of fake because isn't that like fifth seed? Like it's a one game play in to really go to the playoffs still, right?
Yeah. But it counts as
Yeah,
one
it
game playoffs,
counts.
unlike in basketball this year. What they're doing in basketball is stupid. A one game plan.
Kind of. I mean, I don't
It's
know.
different. It's different in baseball because there's less teams. In basketball, you're going to allow the ninth and 10th team to have a chance to make the playoffs.
Well, see,
You could be 10th.
if they weren't keeping it forever, I would get it for this season because there's 10 fewer games. So the idea would be like, oh, to
Maybe.
simulate having the 10 games, it's like let's give the teams who are on the bubble a chance to like get in. Kind of. At least I would like be like I don't agree with that, but I get it at least.
Oh, like
But they're
canceling all
keeping
the
it
games that
forever.
don't matter. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. COVID's weird, but I'm pretty sure they're keeping it, right?
I don't know. I don't know if it's for good.
Right. If it's for good, then I think it's silly for sure. But for this season, at, at least I could understand that argument of like there's 10 fewer games, so let's give bubble teams a chance.
I'm pretty sure they're keeping it.
I don't know. I don't know how long. If I don't remember seeing anything about it staying for long. I mean, permanently, but I guess we'll see. I don't like it though. But it doesn't matter. I mean, basketball. There's no. How many times do low seeds make it far?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. It doesn't actually matter. I mean, I think they're
Like
just
the only
milking
sport.
some like playoff like money from extra
Well,
games and
obviously,
commercials.
all
You
the
need. I
whole the
mean,
whole reason is
I
for the
mean,
playoffs exist is for
the
the money.
Atlanta Hawks have the fourth best record in the East, the fourth best, and they have no shot of making it to the finals. Like they have the fourth best record and no shot. There's no other sport you could say like.
That is why I like football a lot.
But even so, I mean, I get the playoff structure changed in football, and now they're adding another game. But before, like, it was nearly impossible to. The only team that had won a Super Bowl as a wild card team was the Giants in like the 21st century.
That can't be right.
No, the Packers did too.
Yeah,
Were they a playoff team?
Big
Or a
Ten,
wild card?
Yeah,
22.
yeah.
It's still pretty rare. Is the
I agree, but it happens.
I'm having two out of
Like-
three.
And even if it doesn't happen often, it never feels like it's impossible.
It just happened
to-
last year.
Noah's point.
Yeah.
Literally.
Before
Yeah,
last
yeah,
year. I said
yeah,
before
yeah.
last. No, I said before last. No, I said before last
Oh,
year because
right.
last year they added an extra a wild card team, so
Yeah, but
they changed the seeding. Well,
they-
because now the number 2 seed doesn't have a bye. But before that, like the 1 and 2, you pretty much guaranteed to have a 1 or 2 seed in the Super Bowl from either conference every year.
That did
I
happen.
get that like the Patriots were like half of those, so it kind of skews the data ish. But still, being a 1 or 2 seed was just like having a bye adds a lot of complexity to it. I mean, it's different now because they added another wild card, so the 2 seed no longer has to bye. But
Wait, were the Bills a 2 seed last year?
yeah,
Damn, that fucking blows.
yeah, right. You would have been. They probably would have done better if they had the bye. I mean,
Well, I think it would have been Bills Chiefs anyway in the AFC Championship.
yeah, but
Yeah, I guess it would have been one fewer game. I don't know.
What's
you don't know
great?
how it plays out. But
Having a great young quarterback, making it far, like early right away, just missing out on going to the Super Bowl in like your second season or third season, making it back to the number one seed championship game, having a huge lead. The Bills are going to follow the exact same path as the Falcons. They're
What?
already on track. The first
Wait.
3 years of Josh Allen, or 2 years, is the exact same.
Why can't we follow the same path as the Chiefs?
Because you're already too far behind.
No. You gotta
because
make it to the
Allen didn't
AFC.
win MVP.
You got
Josh
to make
Allen
it to
is a
the.
lot more like Matt Ryan than he is Patrick Mahomes. He's got better legs, but
They're different. Yeah, they're different type of players.
Yeah, I think those are like kind of a stretch no matter what, but I would actually definitely disagree. Say Josh Allen is a lot more like Mahomes. Big fucking arm. I mean, Josh is the most mobile of anybody we're talking about. Outside the pocket especially, but inside the pocket also.
dude, watching Matt Ryan run is like watching a gazelle trotting through the fields.
Try. Keep going.
This is just random, but I have the same 40 time as Matt Ryan. Fun fact. Yeah.
That's probably pretty good.
No. It's like a 5.
It's a lot faster than like Tom Brady.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
I mean,
not a
5
high
quarterback
bar.
is fine. I mean, unless you
Well,
want
when he was 21 or whatever, you know what I mean? Like that was his combine number. I don't know what his 40 is now.
well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, yeah,
I
but
mean, you're
it's
like
different.
around 21, I assume, within
No.
like 3 or 4 years.
Yes, technically. That's true. Right at the edge.
Okay.
Yeah, I really wanted to get my combine numbers to be the same as Clyde Edwards-Helaire because our measurables are the same.
Clyde who?
So Clyde, isn't that his name? Clyde Edwards-Helaire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
your problem?
No, I was just checking because he was like who, and I was like
I know you're talking about.
I pronounced it perfectly.
I got 5'7", 207.
Yeah, well, I mean, so I'd have to gain about, I don't know, 47 pounds
Yeah.
of like muscle. But I'm getting there with the bench plate reps. I'm just saying, what was his 40 time? Wasn't it
I'm
like
trying to pull up this.
it was like a 4.7, right?
Trying to pull up. I don't even know where you could find these numbers.
I might have to cut off my ankle.
Oh, here we go.
I'd have
40
to
times
lose 10
460.
inches in height.
4.6?
Yeah, Noah, you're what?
6'5",
6'9", huh?
6'5", so I have to lose what, 10
6'5"?
inches?
No. Here, let's pick a different person for you. That's Trevor
No,
Siemian.
Then you're gonna go. Please don't. What? I want Marcus Simeon.
What about Joe Flacco?
Oh wait, Trevor Siemian's only 6'3". You said you're 6'5"?
Isn't
Are you
Flacco
sure?
5? He's 5.
Trevor Simeon's not that tall, is he?
No, he's not that tall.
I thought he was 6'5", but he's only 6'3".
You would think so because he played on Denver. But
Why do you know the height of Trevor Simeon? He's played like 3 games.
yeah,
What?
that was him. No, he's played.
How about Matt Ryan? He's got to be 6'5".
Let's go back to
No.
Matt Ryan.
He's got to be 6'5".
No.
Matt Ryan's 6'4".
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, now we're just rounding.
he's tall. Yeah. Like Philip Rivers. How tall is Philip Rivers?
I thought Trevor Siemian was tall because the like Broncos GM just really
yeah.
tall
That's what I was
quarterback.
gonna say. You thought he was tall because he was played on Denver, but
All the
Right,
quarterbacks
yeah.
drafted in 2000s were
he's kind of
tall.
going back and forth because they signed Case Keenum. Drew Lock's not that tall.
Yeah, but these days you don't need to be. But back
Yeah, but
then-
what about Brock Osweiler? 6'7",
Like,
tall
they-
man on
yeah,
campus.
yeah, him and Paxton Lynch.
Oh, that's a good
The
one.
Broncos are so bad.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Are you 6'7"? Here's the ball.
Think
Go
about it,
out there and throw it.
all the good quarterbacks from the 2000s were like 6'4", 6'5".
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a whole
I
other
mean, how
conversation.
tall was Peyton Manning? I know.
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees is short,
Peyton Manning is. It doesn't say.
but I think we know now that you don't need to be six.
Yeah. He's
Peyton Manning's
6'5".
like
Tom Brady's got to be
6'5".
around 6'4", 6'5".
You don't need
Eli
to be
Manning's
tall to-
probably there. Ben Roethlisberger's probably not. Probably almost.
Do you think the Broncos
6'4",
passed on?
6'5". I mean, literally, that was it. You just dropped a tall white quarterback.
Do you think the Broncos passed on Justin Fields because he wasn't tall enough?
Yeah, because that's probably what John Elway. Yeah.
Even though Elway technically isn't GM anymore.
No. Dude, it's because Drew Lock's the guy. What do you mean?
Drew Lock's the guy.
Yeah, that's also why they're not trading for Rodgers. Why would you
They
trade
traded
for
for
Rodgers when
Bridgewater.
you have your franchise quarterback?
Did they trade for Bridgewater? Because
Yeah, but for a six. Okay, actually, thanks for bringing that up because this baffles me. How are we like 5 years removed from the Eagles winning a Super Bowl with Nick Foles and a competent borderline starter backup quarterback is going for a 6th-rounder? That's baffling to me.
Who?
Teddy Bridgewater has to be worth more than that. He has to be.
Because-
I'm
because
not saying he's
someone-
worth a lot.
But also Carolina's paying like most of his contract.
Yeah, so that makes even less sense. If they're-
Hold on, let me get at the exact.
That was just weird. Like, if you're the Broncos, of course you do that because you're literally just trading like a penny for a dollar.
Get the specific terms. But the Broncos are paying like $3 million of the $15 million or something. Well, let me get it. Wow, where is it? Okay, that wasn't it. I'm trying to get the contract details, which it's probably under the
Ugh.
cap.
So boring.
I'm too deep into this. I got to figure it out.
Contract details. The most boring part of sports.
But this was crazy, like in that the Broncos are the Broncos are paying $3 million, and Carolina's paying $7 million.
Change.
But Carolina's playing twice as much as Denver is for Teddy Bridgewater.
And they
to not
got
play.
nothing.
For Teddy Bridgewater to not play for them. It's like a baseball trade.
Yeah,
Like when you
wait.
see these guys traded and like teams will pay these guys not to play for them.
Oh, you talk about, dude, my favorite player gets traded all the time. Like, I have a player, his name's Cash Considerations.
Cash
He's traded
consideration.
all the time in baseball.
Oh,
Crazy. He's
dude.
been on every team.
I thought
He
you were going to
gets
say
around.
Cashman at first.
I don't
Brian
know.
Cashman.
He's
The
a-
Jets
something-
linebacker.
No, he's the GM of the Yankees.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Brian Cashman. Yeah, the GM. No.
Oh,
what?
no, I was talking about the Jets linebacker.
I don't
Cashman.
know any Jets linebackers. I only know one player on the Jets
did.
for the past 20 years. That wasn't a quarterback.
What?
One player?
Is it true?
Yeah, DeBrickashaw Ferguson.
Okay. Have you heard of LaDainian Tomlinson?
No.
Have you heard of
Duh.
Sam?
Doesn't ring
Have
a
you heard
bell.
of Sam Ficken?
No,
Ooh.
doesn't ring a bell. Have you heard of DeBrickashaw Ferguson?
DeBrickashaw. Yeah, I know
What
you're
about
talking about.
Frank Gore?
No,
Never heard of him.
no. That doesn't ring a bell. I only watch NFC.
Sam Ficken's still on the team. He is. Isn't that crazy?
I don't even know who that is.
He's the kicker.
Who?
Ficken. Damn Ficken.
He's not
Oh.
good.
I mean, yeah, no, he's not.
I think he was like the worst kicker in 2019, and they brought him back. They're like, I'll be fine. Yeah, he was 19 for 27 on field goals, 2019. And Gaze was like,
19
let's
for
bring
what?
him back. 19 for 27.
Yeah, that's good numbers in 1994.
Yeah. He was better last year, but still, that's fine.
Yeah, they knew he was going to be better. He was an off year.
Yeah. An off year. It's basically his first year. Yeah. Anyway,
Are you guys worried about running backs in fantasy?
I don't do fantasy football.
Oh, what fantasy league are you guys in?
I think you have done fantasy football
I
before
have.
with me.
I haven't done it in like 5 years.
I thought we did it like 2 years ago.
No.
I find it baffling that you're in a fantasy league of a sports, which is like fine, but then also not in a fantasy football league. I feel
I
like
think fantasy baseball is a lot more fun.
Noah and I have a long-running fantasy baseball league.
I don't know. Well, yeah, and I've heard about it, but what am I trying to say? I don't know. I'm just
Football's a lot more popular, I know, but I mean, it's just
and it just makes sense with like the weekly stuff. Like I don't know if it works the same as fantasy
It works a
basketball at
little
all.
weirder. Yeah, it works a little weirder, but
weeks.
I think the longer season makes it more interesting, and the bigger player pool. I don't know.
Yeah, and I'm also better.
I, I've talked about it on this show, I think, before, like just that like there's more skill involved and things like that. But
Well, here's my question,
I
right?
do both. So.
When you set your starting lineup, is it just like throw everybody who has a game that day into your lineup, or do you have to make decisions like this is who I'm going to start over another person and like
Well,
I
bench
don't
okay,
have
depth?
any players on my bench that are hitters.
You have to manage pitchers, and let me talk about this because I just got minutes before this show started. Uncalled for roasts of Kyle Hendricks in our Discord chat,
No, he
and I have
sucks.
Hendricks on my team.
He's
Hendricks is
so
like been
bad.
like
Why do you still have him?
Kyle Hendricks has been the most consistent pitcher in baseball for the last 6 years,
Yeah, this year
right?
he's been consistently
Like,
awful.
and this year I
His
have no
ERA
idea
like
what's going on.
13.
Huh?
His ERA's got to be 13 over like 10 games.
His ERA is 1.67. No, that's his WHIP.
Okay, there you go.
That's, no. Yeah, no, he's been awful. He's been like the worst. But I do have to make a decision. Like, do I keep starting him? Because he's killing me. He's getting me like
No, just drop him. Get a
he's
good
scored
rotation.
negative points this year total. Yeah, I can't cut him because I don't really have any other options. I mean,
What are you talking about? Just go find someone. Look what I did. You know what? I did some research. I spent about 2 hours researching a couple people last week. I decided on Tyler Anderson. He got me 60-something points, and I won because of him.
you did, but you dropped Brubaker, who I picked up.
Well, I had to drop somebody.
I wouldn't have dropped him. I would have dropped someone. But you won the matchup because of that. Anyway, the
Yeah,
point is, as you can see, there's a lot. I think there's more
actually,
strategy.
I won the matchup because Chris Paddock came back with like he wasn't scheduled to start until about an hour before the game. He was on
I
IO
do.
and was activated about an hour before the game, and I saw it and I put him in. He got me 20 points, and I won by like 12.
Yeah, you're really skating by. I think I wrote that in the thing. And skating by a close matchup win.
I have
Can
4 plus
you?
points
This
in
is
the
not good podcasting, but can you just like screen share so I can see the interface?
It's like the same.
But I've never
Uh,
seen it for baseball. The same as a thing I've never seen. Like, how is that helpful for
I
me?
gotta log in. Is it easier for Noah to do it?
Yeah.
All right, Noah will do it. Anyway,
You have to
um,
log in. You don't have that shit like on tap. Like,
I'll talk about it after the show. I'd have to do that. But anyway, the interface is basically the same. Um, I get it. Like you don't have to make the same one-for-one start
Oh,
decisions
great.
as like football. So like the day of, you're not making as many decisions. But
Like, ignore my team's name.
no, I won't say it out loud, but that's kind of a cool team name. I also
It's
really like the player, so yeah.
it's I didn't even realize the picture.
that's a new
Yeah,
addition.
so like compared to football, there's not as many like one for one. Do I start this guy over this guy? But there's a lot more.
Somebody's freaking injured.
But there's more going on. You can see that you have so many more players, so I feel like you do more research.
Wait. Can you slow down? Because like, so wait, is the top one? The top section is just like
The
Hitters.
same.
position players, right?
Oh yeah, it's hitters and then pitchers. They're segregated.
Yeah, and then okay.
But
But
What's the problem?
wait, what? So like, did the Mets play today?
yeah.
Yeah, they won 7-1, but Jeff
Oh, but
McNeil didn't
McNeil is
play
just
'cause he was
out?
hurt.
So
Yeah,
yesterday I actually saw this. I was watching the game. He hit a single and tried to stretch into a double, but got caught about halfway through the game, halfway through the bases. And then they took him out because of embarrassment. I think he's still out from embarrassment. He's claiming it's like a hamstring injury or something, but I think it's just embarrassment.
Oh, I see.
I
Oh,
think,
okay.
I
And
think
then
he pulled a hamstring or something. I don't know.
he was
okay, then
just-
the other people just haven't played yet. Okay, so it's full.
Yeah, so you can see like
Is it always full every day, or is this just like a lucky day?
No, so go to yesterday. No?
Every team pretty much plays every game every day
No,
except for Monday
no.
and Thursday.
Well,
Yeah,
I thought
no,
it
go
was
to
162 games and 100.
Yeah, Monday and
60
Thursday
games.
are pretty much the only days where some teams don't play.
Okay.
Most teams on average probably play like 5.8 games a week.
Yeah, and Mondays and Thursdays are the only days that you pretty much miss. And then my pitchers are here.
But go to a game. Okay, so there you go. See, Kyle Gibson isn't playing. His team isn't playing today because he's got a little dash.
Okay,
Okay.
that's pretty rare, but
But then like double
Well, when it's a
headers.
Wednesday,
You can see
I know, it's
Melanson's
very
got a
rare.
double header. Yeah, you see Melanson's got a double header, so you get both of those games
Oh,
today.
what? Ooh, that's nasty.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot more involved. Like football is
All right.
very easy and simple. I get
Actually-
it. It's fun for that, but the longer season, so like there's more skill. You got to keep up with players for 6 months and like
All right, whoa,
there's
whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's
there's
take a timeout. Easy and simple are like maybe have a connotation I don't agree with.
I meant like the UI. I meant the UI.
Yeah, it's a lot more straightforward in terms of like
Okay,
what's going on.
Straightforward is what I should say. Yeah.
But at the same time, it'll be different,
Wait,
but I
what?
don't know if the skill cap is like comparable.
Well, like you also have like minor leagues too. So you have prospects, right? Like
Oh,
uh
great. I just picked him up because Tatis got hurt.
That's just player pool though. That's like
the player pool is a lot bigger too. Yeah. And you have to
maybe.
deal with
I mean, what's your league size?
There's 12 of
12.
us.
It's like a mid size. 12 is. But everything else, like the way, like the rules and stuff, it's all pretty much like analogous to football. Like you can see here, you're still like putting players in and getting points.
What's like a nasty day for somebody? Like
Oh,
30
you want
points?
You want to say?
So our league is like a custom point system, so I can't speak for like the ESPN standard.
Right, right.
Our league has like much more exaggerated point scaling. I can't really talk to that, but you don't want negative points. is kind of the.
Huh.
Oh, you're gonna pull up my. You can pull up my.
No,
My
my
bad
first 2 weeks were awful. Well, that's good.
Basically, Nathaniel, I've done the research for our league, and in our league, you need about, what did I say, like 670 points a week to make the playoffs. Like our average playoff team make for 670. But that's not true for like standard ESPN leagues.
Ooh.
Let's look at one of these days.
Like when a pitcher gets blown up in our league, it's like negative 50.
Oh my God, it's negative 100.
Well, a negative 100 would be really bad.
I mean,
But like,
how much did Kyle Hendricks get in his last game against the Braves?
yeah, actually, it was not too bad because half those runs were unearned. It was only like it was like
Against the
so yeah.
Braves.
So Kyle Hendrick. Oh, the Braves. Oh yeah.
His last game against the Braves specifically.
I'll pull that up just so that I can get it.
I'm trying to find a specific day.
But then, if you throw like a no hitter, it's like
Here we
150
go. April
points.
17th, 145 to negative 30.
Holy shit.
Kyle Hendricks, his last start against the Braves, he threw three and 2/3 innings. He gave up 11 hits and 7 earned runs, no walks, and he got 3 strikeouts. Strikeouts are big in our league too. That was negative 68 points.
So, yeah, there you go.
He got the loss. He got the loss too.
So I decided to pick Huascar Ynoa, who is in the 19th most points of pitchers in this league. I mean, look at his past games, 51, 64, 63, 53. I decided to pick him up for the 1 week he did terrible because that was just my luck. And I'm like, you know what, I give
Holy
up.
shit.
And I dropped him, and then, of course he's amazing afterwards. 4 innings, 6 earned.
This seems very volatile.
It is. In our league, it is. Again, our league is a lot more pronounced. Like most fantasy leagues, a good pitching start is closer to like 20 points. Whereas for us, you can get over 100. It's more exaggerated, but it's the same. The scaling is just higher.
Right.
Like, but you could get good hitters, like a home run. If a hitter just goes up and hits a home
22
run,
points.
it's 21 technically.
Really?
If you include
Yeah.
a run, an RBI, the home run itself, and then you lose a point for an at bat, it's 21 net points right off the bat. And as Noah already knows, I've done the research in our league, and there's no correlation with winning and like being better at pitching or hitting.
Yeah, I know, because, I mean, you were saying I drafted terrible pitching. No, not terrible. But
You did. No, I didn't say that. I said you
late.
punted pitching,
Yeah, and
which you did. Like, come on.
I did, but I don't think that matters as much.
You
You got to have one guy who's really good. I wanted to have 2 guys, but Chris Paddock sucks now. So
yeah. You had to. I felt
had
like,
2 guys in my first 3 picks. So, I mean, and then I wasn't going to.
but then you kind of just forgot about it. I feel like you should have gotten 1 or 2 more guys. That's all I was trying to get at when I
I
said
have the
that.
4th most points in the league now. So I don't
You
want
do. You're doing well.
Danny Duffy is the greatest pitcher of all time.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Who keeps getting all those perfect no hitters?
Oh, that's the Wizards team. Yeah, one of the teams in our league has like 4 no hit, like all the no hitters. There's like 4 no hitters this
I think
year,
he's
and
got
like he's got
3.
like 3 of them. Yeah.
I just want to show you like how many points you get for a no hitter.
Go to John Means. He's the top pitcher. So Nathaniel, you're familiar with the term strand rate, right?
Is that just like runners left on base?
Yeah, yeah, it's like the left on base percentage. Most pitchers are in like the 75% area, maybe a little lower. Like, think of the top pitchers. It's pretty much uh uh static like amongst all pitchers. Like it's not a skill, right? It's purely
Yeah.
just luck. Like when you got John Neen. So again, the average is like 75. John Neens has 100% strand rate. He's left every guy on base this year.
As? That can't be right.
It's completely true.
So
Look at
wait,
John.
no one's ever
What
scored
if
a
they
run on him?
score?
No,
No.
you score runs. Like a home run doesn't count toward a strand rate, right? Like a leadoff home run wouldn't
Is
count.
it?
Oh.
No one is hitting to like a double play.
It's like
He hasn't got
you
one
end the
double
inning
play
with
in
runners
three
on
innings.
base. That's what it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Here you go,
So
163
like you walk a
innings.
guy, but then you get 3 outs before the guy scores. Yeah, 163 for like the 12 strikeout no hitter,
No walks.
no walks. Yeah,
12 straight.
near perfect. Strikeouts are big. Anyway,
wow.
that's
I
fantasy
miss
baseball.
I think it's more fun than fantasy football because there's a lot
They're
more.
both fun in different ways.
Yeah, but
I missed a scoring system where it's like you get points for items because like the fantasy basketball league I'm in is like each categories or whatever. I'm never playing fantasy basketball again. I did it the past 2 years and it's
that's a little
so
complicated.
hollow.
I've never
It's
done that. Actually, I think
it's
I've
not
done
fun.
I
Also, I'm
think I
gonna
did it one
lose.
time.
Oh, I'm in the finals this year because like this is the last week of the regular season, and I'm gonna lose to my dad, and that's just
Does your
I
dad
don't
demoralizing.
always
want to
beat
do
you?
that.
Huh?
Does your dad always beat you? Reminds me of my childhood.
Oh gosh. It-
Getting dad.
yeah, I saw that one coming.
Well, actually, last year we didn't get to finish because of COVID, but I had the best
Yeah,
team
whatever.
in the league. But I also had the best team in the league this year, like in the regular season. I'm just gonna lose to my dad in the finals, so get shit on.
So what you got to do is not include the last week of the season.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think it's more true in baseball though than basketball. And
I don't
football.
know. There's some weird shit going on with injuries where it's like the guy's like injured, quote unquote, but like
Oh yeah.
on PMT, like Big Cat saying all the time, like
On
this
what?
last week, like no one fucking wants to be there. Like the fans don't want to watch, the players don't want to play. It's like, can
On
we
what?
just fucking start the playoffs already? PMT,
Which is
pardon my take. You should get out from under your rock, man.
what is that on? Is that like an ESPN thing?
No, it's just a podcast.
Oh, okay.
It's a number one sports podcast.
I don't
the
listen
past
to
5
podcasts.
years.
I think they're stupid.
I
It's just
mean,
never.
I listened to 2 podcasts. Pardon my take and this.
Yeah. They're basically the same popularity too.
I mean, I'm just trying to help out my buddy Daniel over here. You know what I mean? Other than that, I would just listen to PMT. It's actually a good shit. Anyway, yeah. The point
Uh,
is, no one cares about the last week of basketball, and
Well,
It's the last
it
week of
shouldn't
all
be.
sports.
three-way tie right now for fourth place. And it's
Yeah,
crazy.
but it
They
goes
won't-
back to exactly what you said. It doesn't even fucking matter.
Well, it does because you can make it to the second round.
Oh yeah. I mean,
the
I guess
Hawks-
for
the
some
Hawks-
people that
the
matters.
Hawks
but-
had the best record in the league in the conference not that long ago. Well, I guess it was 5 years ago at this point, and they still had no shot of making it to the finals.
Yeah.
You have to have 2 superstars.
Or like not getting swept by the Cavs.
They got swept by the
Cavs 2 years in a row.
Cavs.
It's just that one was in the first round and the next one was in the second.
No, one was in the second round. The next one was in the final.
Wait, what? One of them was. Oh,
They
wait,
made
one of
the-
them was in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Yeah, they won. They had the best record in the East. It was the year where they won like 19 in a row. All 5 players got named Player of the Month in January. All 5 starters got named Player of the Month. That's pretty impressive. I don't think that's ever going to happen again. It was basically Hawks won 19 in a row in January, so we got to give someone Player of the Month. Well, they got no superstars, so let's just give it to all of them. Can you name one person on that team? One starter, Daniel. All 5 Player of the Month. First seed in the East.
skip me.
You know, Nathaniel?
I'm being distracted right now.
I'm trying to remember. That was like Millsap, Horford, Bazemore team, right?
Yeah, Bazemore was not a star.
I guess
Well,
Horford would have been a good guess because he was on there for a while.
Corver was on the
Korver?
Was that Corver? Who was the point
um,
guard? Is that Teague?
Jeff Teague.
Jeff Teague,
Jeff
yeah,
Teague?
and then
Oh,
Schroeder
yeah.
was there, and I always hated
He
him.
was the guy.
I think that was too early, wasn't it?
No,
That
he
was
was there.
before
He was the
Schroeder.
guy.
He was
Was it?
there, but yeah, and he would
And
do the same thing every time. He would
the
just
other
drive
person-
to the right and then like do like a flail layup.
the other person was Damari Carroll.
Oh yeah.
And
That.
And in that series in the Cavs where we got swept, they freaking hurt two of our players. One maliciously, Matthew Dellavedova. Ugh, I hate him so much. He's such a dirty player. I forgot who he injured. I know Carroll got injured, like knee bruise or whatever. And also that was the year that Thabo Sefolosha got injured by the New York City.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna ask. I thought Cephalosha was
That
like
was
on
just
the team
that
but
was
injured.
just a tragic year. Like four of our players hurt. Two of them were starters, but I forgot who the other one was. I remember that. I think it was a junior in high school. Oh wait, no, it was. Wait, 2006. This was 2015 because I would have been a senior in high school.
Wait, the Hawks drafted Kelly Oubre?
Yeah, but they traded him like on draft day.
Whoa.
I remember that. They also drafted Luka Doncic.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, I don't know. I'm fine with Trey, I guess.
He's really good.
Yeah. I mean, Luka's also really good, so you just couldn't go wrong.
The Hawks are really good this year, like scary. good.
Yeah.
But they don't
No
have
chance.
two superstars. They have one superstar. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, if you don't have two superstars, you're not going to win.
Who comes back
They don't
today
have three.
from injury? Like DeAndre Hunter or something?
He came back yesterday or 2
Oh,
days
okay.
ago. I mean, I've been a huge DeAndre Hunter fan for years. 2016, 2015.
Never
How many
heard
years
you
has
talk
he
about
been in the
DeAndre
league?
Hunter.
What? He's been in the league for this is his second year. He was a rookie last year. I remember. I mean, my dad. I'm a huge UVA fan, and I remember it would have been 2018 when he got hurt in the ACC championship game. Or I think it was actually earlier than that. It was in the ACC tournament, and it kind of ruined everything that year. He was the best player on the Virginia team. He got hurt. They still ended up winning the ACC championship and being number one in the country, but then they lost in the first round to a 16 seed.
Yeah.
But I mean, when your best player is missing, sometimes the chemistry is just not there. And then he was back the next year, and they won the national championship. So it's all good in the end. But he's so good, and he hit a game-tying three with like no time left in the semis. I mean, dude's a star.
Wait, I feel like I've been on since then, but did we talk about March Madness brackets? I know that was like forever ago.
Oh, I won my bracket pool.
Yeah, I did too.
That's
Nice.
2 times in a row for me.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Well, how much money in the pool?
Last time it was like $150. This time was just 50. But this time
It was
no
50,000. Yeah.
No, $50.
You're talking thousands.
Last time was like a $10 entry fee. Last time was my fraternity. This time was my work. That's what happens when you get old.
Your work?
Yeah, my work.
Oh, I thought you said
You
your
got-
morgue.
You got to do one with both. My vote.
Would they
Well,
let you
yeah,
do the
we can't
fraternity
do
one anymore?
fraternity anymore.
Yeah, alum. You have to be able to.
Yeah, I guess that's
Yeah. But I only won last time because I picked. Oh, this time I only won by 10 points. So it was like one game, one first round game.
Yeah, I
I mean,
needed
all you have to do is pick
Baylor
the
to
winner,
win. Yeah.
pick the winner, and hope you do better on the other ones. I mean, I got 3 of them Final Four right, and pick the winner. I mean, that's it. That's
Nice.
all you got to do.
Yeah, for me it was like if Baylor won, I win the whole thing. But if Gonzaga won, there were so many people who picked Gonzaga that I would have been like 8th.
Yeah, I mean, same thing. I had a terrible start. I was like the second to last the whole time. I think I got like 4. I got 5 out of the Sweet 16 right. Just 5 of them. But 3 of those went to the Final Four, and And the other one was
In
Alabama, who almost did. I
in
lost
one of my
twice.
brackets, I picked Oral Roberts.
One of your brackets? Well, come on.
I had two. Fuck. I wasn't gonna pick them in both. That's insane. The fact that I picked it in one is still impressive. Don't try to shit on me because I had two brackets. God forbid. It's still like a 0.9% of all brackets or whatever were perfect through that point. So,
I don't remember.
oh, I remember. How could I forget?
I mean, it's really just you just got to pick. Don't pick the obvious one. I mean, I thought. I mean, I this year I actually thought Baylor was going to win, but like, if there's a clear number one seed, this time there was 2 ones. But if there's a number one seed, who most people are going to pick. Just don't pick them.
Right. Because
Like
then you
2
don't
years
have that
ago,
advantage.
Virginia should have been number one, but they weren't. They were like 2 overall. Like Duke was number one. Duke had like 7 losses, and Virginia had 2 losses. But Duke beat Virginia in the final game, so I don't know, it was stupid. But and they also had Zion Williamson, so
Right.
of course. So that's why I picked Virginia because you know, better. But this year I thought Baylor was better. But I mean, in a year where almost all that people are going to pick, not almost all, but like even half are going to pick a team, just pick the second or third best team.
Right.
Even if you don't think they're going to win,
Yeah.
you have a better shot of winning.
No, that's a good tip for everybody. I tell people that too. In one of the brackets, I had
First round
to.
games don't matter, really.
Yeah, it's just fun to like try to get them right. Because also those first 2 days of the March Madness,
Oh my God,
like
the first
brackets
2 days.
aside, yeah, it's just fucking amazing. Like no one's working and it doesn't matter. Everyone's just watching basketball.
I have to work.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, oh yeah, nuclear power plant, man.
Background,
No days off. Huh?
except for Sunday, for the Lord.
Oh yeah, it's Lord's Day. Yeah. I'm not even sure. Was I working that day? When was what was the roast day?
Oh, it was like Thursday, or Thursday was first day in, but then Friday,
It was
Saturday.
actually Friday, Saturday this year for some reason.
I liked it. I'm not gonna lie.
I might have been off that day.
Jeez.
I don't know. No, I was working. Okay. Anything you guys want to hit up then before we
What, your ACC champion Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets?
close out? That's true.
That was crazy. I was screaming and
Oh yeah, that was
Right.
oh no the Alvarado steal to like seal it.
oh my God, yeah, me and
It's
I-
like perfect
we-
way.
We were just like this was like midnight or something. We just both stood up and started screaming. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was
Never
awesome.
in a million years. Right,
I
so-
fucking hate that they got good like right after we left. I wanted nothing more than to go to the tournament like
You could
while
still-
I was an undergrad.
No.
Cause like no, it's different. Like I would have like gone to the first round games at least or like something. Like
Yeah,
I
we
don't know.
could. Noah and I could have gone for free
Yeah. Oh.
Why?
with the band.
Oh, not this year though.
No, I mean like
Even if
if
we're
that-
still winning.
if that had happened, we could have
No,
gone.
I mean I never did pep band.
But sometimes they ask for like extra people. I don't know. You don't think they're
Maybe. I don't think there's
Regardless.
band this year though. At the tournament. I think it was just all audio played from playing the fight song. I think it was just over the speakers.
I don't think they did that.
No, they did.
Did they? It's hard to
They
hear.
definitely played the fight song, and the band was not there.
As far as you know.
They were not there. No one was there. Only family, I think.
Okay. Anything else, guys?
Yeah, wait, I mentioned this and then we just oh yeah, because you said you don't play fantasy football. Fuck. All right, whatever. Daniel, start thinking about this for later. Maybe we'll talk about it when it's closer to the season. But I'm trying to think about like running backs that are in good positions. I feel like a lot of like committee shit is going to go down. Like good example is like James Robinson. Right after the season ends, you're like, oh, that's a guy all of a sudden. Like probably wouldn't take him in the first, but like maybe late second, early third. It's like that's super reasonable value. Then they draft ETN at 25, and it's like, well, fuck.
I think
never
he's
mind.
done. I think he's done. I think ETN is the starter.
No, they're gonna go full blown committee because they also have Hyde there now.
You think but they drafted ETN. Okay, Carlos Hyde. But they drafted ETN. I think they have to start him.
No,
Like, it
but
looks bad on Urban Meyer if they don't start.
it makes sense that he's like a maybe like 2-minute drill, like third down kind of guy with
Is
James
it Urban
Robinson.
Meyer?
No, that makes no sense because ETN's worst trait is like his pass blocking. Like his pass protection is like his biggest weakness.
Yeah, we'll
He
give him
doesn't
an
make
off
any
season
sense.
to work on it. He's in the NFL now, dude.
I'm just saying, like it doesn't make like the when Meyer came out, it's like he's our third down guy. I think it's just coach speak. It's to please James Robinson and fantasy football players, but
I guess the point is, I am not touching anybody in that backfield until like the 6th now. You know what I
I
mean?
think go back to last year when I talked, maybe even before that, maybe 2 years ago, when I talked about how a lot of teams are going committee at running back, and you said, definitely no, shut up, you fool.
What are you talking about?
All right,
Whoa.
play it back. Noah? No? Okay.
What the hell? What are you talking about?
If you can find that, I'd be interested to hear what I said. Like, I don't know. I was on. Okay, maybe what we were talking about, because this kind of rings a bell. Actually, was there was all this talk that like Ezekiel Elliott was going to be like the last true bell cow back, and I was like, that's not true. But I am recognizing, huh?
The last true what?
Bell cow back.
Okay, I've never heard that phrase.
Noah's not heard a lot of stuff.
It just means like a running back who's like on the field for every down, and they don't
Gets
like,
all the
rotate him
carries,
out.
gets all the like
Yeah.
Christian
I've
McCaffrey
never heard
2
that.
years ago.
Never heard that phrase ever.
Like Christian McCaffrey when he never came out, he played like 97% of the snaps or something
Yeah,
2 years
yeah.
ago. Like even Elliott doesn't play. Oh, I guess last year.
I mean, I was just saying when people were saying that like Zeke's going to be the last one ever, it's like I think that's overblown. But definitely, like I feel it every year more and more. Like the running back by committees are kind of creeping up. But
Because it makes
also
no
finding
sense.
no for sure. But then you can still find values within them. Like I think an example is going to be like DeAndre Swift. I'm not really worried about Jamal Williams over there. I still think
That's
Swift
really
is going to be like
Swift.
good fantasy play. So
I see
I
that.
think.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, because mine's off topic.
Oh, I was gonna say since like a third of the league is running a Shanahan Kubiak scheme, I think you will see a lot more. Like in that scheme, you don't need a bell cow or whatever. You could just plug in anyone.
yeah.
Noah, change the subject.
Do you guys see that list that they put up like the top 10 athletes money made last year?
Like including sponsorships and stuff.
Yeah. Doing all that.
I didn't get this week's edition of
I mean, it was like on ESPN. Or I don't remember where I saw it, but
magazine.
it was like a bunch of people you'd expect, like Messi, Ronaldo, Conor McGregor was up there, and LeBron, and then Dak Prescott
Oh
was
yeah,
like
yeah.
number 3. But like,
Well, he made a lot. He had a big contract.
Dude, he
Franchise
stole all of
tag.
Cam's things, like advertising things, like with the Greek yogurt and that other thing.
Oh, it's true. He did that yogurt thing. Was it?
Yeah. No, there was
Damn.
more than one thing where Cam had like a sponsorship thing, and then like Dak got it because they were like, well, not doing Cam anymore. Who's another black quarterback we can give this to?
Oh gosh.
so
That's,
like
Russell Wilson didn't answer the phone, so they're like, I'll need some.
I'm just gonna read this list. It's like Tom Brady, Kevin Durant, Lewis Hamilton, Roger Federer, Neymar, LeBron James, Ronaldo, Messi, McGregor, and Dak Prescott. He's
I'm
just
surprised
so-
Brady makes that much. He didn't because his salary wasn't like crazy. So
No, but I mean,
what is he
a lot
making
of
in
sponsorships.
deals? What sponsorships? Why is he still doing sponsorships?
don't know.
He's like 75 years old. He should be retired. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
He's
Prescott.
Under Armour,
Did he do
Molecule
some-
mattress,
Oh, didn't he do that one?
Upper Deck, IWC
Yeah.
watches. It's the Under Armour deal. I think it's like worth $100 million or something.
Oh, really? I'm surprised. I think they're building a new Dick's over here. Maybe I'll go and see if like they have Tom Brady apparel.
But I mean, Dak Prescott is so random in this list. I mean, you got players, some of the best in the sport.
He's on the Cowboys. He's the
I mean,
Cowboys
it's Dak
quarterback.
Prescott. I mean,
And he was throwing for 500 yards a game before he got injured.
No, he's done for 600.
That was what,
But
3 games?
I don't know,
just
dude. It was
no,
a
no,
lot.
no. It was 5, wasn't it?
Not throwing for 600 yards a game.
You know, Tom Brady is 5-0 against the Cowboys.
Probably 5-0 against every team.
No, he's not. I don't think he's 5-0 against every team. Anyway, that's the first game of the season. So
It's probably like 13-7 against the Patriots.
all right. Anything else, guys?
I'm trying to find the fucking game logs for
I
Dak
mean, we
here.
kind of buried the lead because Packers signed Blake Bortles, but we don't have to get into we don't have enough time for that.
Oh wait, they actually did?
Yeah,
Always good to have a good fourth string.
yeah.
Okay. Dak threw for 266, 450, 472, 502,
So
and then
like
got
three-
injured.
That's over like 300 a game. Wow.
Yeah, I mean that's
He had to.
that's
I mean,
nasty.
he
Holy
walked on the
shit.
field and the Cowboys were already down 28-0.
That's true.
Like the game hadn't started yet and they were already down 28-0.
And the week 1 was against the Rams. I mean, they have a good defense.
It's also week 1 and there weren't like OTAs. I don't know.
Yeah, good
I
point.
don't even think there was a preseason, was there?
No, great, canceled.
So, I mean, it's
And the Rams defense wasn't what we thought it would be at that point too. But
just excited to see how bad the Saints will be this year.
Oh, same. Oh, you know the Thanksgiving night game is?
What, did they announce it 7 minutes ago?
Oh no, it was leaked earlier today, but
Oh,
they're not Cowboys?
it's
Let me guess.
Bills,
It's the Saints.
Bills Saints. Ooh, we're gonna fuck them up.
I hope so. I hate
My
the Saints
Falcons
more than I
fans
like
friends are
anything.
gonna be happy.
That's
I'm
going to be a good
happy.
Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers game. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I think the
What?
Saints have enough cap space for that.
Where did that come from?
They'll make
Jesus.
it. They'll
There's
figure
no
it out.
cap space.
What?
They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. Why are you
They got,
doubting
they, got
that?
a, they got a good quarterback already. His name's Jameis Winston.
Yeah, yeah.
Taysom. Whatever.
Wait.
I mean,
Last time I was on, did we talk about Jameis 1 of 1? You know what I'm talking
Would have
about?
won what?
Wait. Jameis Winston 1 of 1. But yeah.
One-on-one.
There's this guy, and that's his like name, Jameis 1 of 1, like his tag that he goes by. He wrote a book called Jameis Winston Derangement Syndrome: How Media Bias Causes Us to Overlook the Start of a Hall of Fame NFL Career.
30 touchdowns 2 years ago.
30-30,
He's-
baby.
He's clearly talented, but
Well, here, wait, the NFL schedule thing.
all right. So the Jets play Sam Darnold week
The
1.
thing about the NFL is you already know who you're going to play, like literally at the end of the last game the year before.
No, but I need to know when because,
The order
example,
matters.
yeah, I'm fucking going to Jacksonville this year to watch Bills Jags. Because I can
Coming up
drive.
here? Coming up here? No. Okay.
Where do you live?
I might if the
You live in
Bills.
Atlanta?
I live in Atlanta, yeah.
Oh, that's a far drive.
No, but I mean it's doable. Also,
Jacksonville? That's
anything
not that bad.
anything less than 7
Hours.
hours for me, no problem. Do it in my
We
sleep.
did that, Noah.
Yeah, but we were on a bus. I
Okay,
was
but
so
still.
sick. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we were
On
messed
the
up.
way there.
You driving
I
up
was
to,
supposed
to Buffalo? I could go to that game if I have off.
If
We go to a Bills game.
if there's a game that okay, what am I trying to say? Oftentimes for my birthday, my family and I will go up to Buffalo to go to
Mm.
a game at the Ralph.
Oh, your birthday's
It
in
would be
November.
awkward for them if I were there.
Your birthday's in November too?
September.
Good. I don't want to go to a Bills game in like December.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
neither.
yeah. No, it's perfect time. It's like,
I don't want
dude,
it.
last
No,
time I
you
went, I
gotta-
got a crazy sunburn actually because it was so hot out. Big sun.
It gets hot there, but like the winters. I mean, I don't have to tell you guys, but the winters.
Also, the Bills play the Titans in Tennessee again this year, so probably I'll
That's-
go up for that. So the point
Yeah.
is, the weeks matter because I need to know
Football is probably the
when
sport
to
where I
do
go
the
to the
shit.
least amount of games. There's also the least amount of games in general. I've probably been to like 6 or 7 Falcons games. Um,
I mean, the bye weeks
that's
matter
not
for
that.
some.
That's college football is different. I've been to every home tech game since I was a student.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I mean,
what 5 years.
probably.
Every game, every home game,
You weren't a
every
student
home.
for 5 years. Oh, since you've been a student.
No,
Okay.
since I was a freshman. Yeah, that's
You went to all of them
15,
last year?
16, 17, 18, 19, 26 years.
You went all of them last year?
I did all the home games. I've also been to
I
all the
think I
bowl games.
saw. I think I saw most of them on TV, like all the games. I mean, there was like two where like it's just like a regional thing, and for some reason there's just not a big enough market up here for Georgia Tech games. The two people that watch them.
You could just get ESPN Plus.
I have ESPN Plus, but they're not always on there. Like there's like that one. I think the Duke game this past year. It was like just regional
Oh,
sports network, and I don't have like it's so limited you can't even pirate it.
dude, the fucking Tennessee game is Monday Night Football.
There you go.
With the
So I
Oh,
can't
so
Falcons,
you can't go
go.
to that?
That
You can't go?
blows.
the Falcons are playing the Jets at home on my birthday. You think I should go?
Oh yeah, go.
Yeah,
You want to go with
for
me?
sure.
We can drive there. It's not far. We just have to
Wait,
see how long the drive is.
Yeah,
at the
I'll go.
Jets? At the Jets?
No. It's a home game.
Oh, in Atlanta?
It's a home game. That's what I said.
Yeah, for Atlanta.
Where else would a home game be?
I don't, home at the
London?
Jets.
Oh shit! It's in London.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was this all set up?
You're going to London, dude.
It's not that long of a drive.
Yeah, you can drive that. You can drive that.
I hate London.
Oh
dude.
shit.
It's at 9:30 in the morning.
Well, yeah,
What's I don't even know what the
it'll be 3:30 there, but or 2:30.
oh. Hey Daniel, maybe I should go up there on January 2nd to see the Bill. How far away are you from Buffalo?
Like 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours if you're
Maybe we
good.
should all go up there January 2nd. See the Falcons at the Bills.
I mean,
I'm kidding. I'm not going up
That
there.
oh,
yeah, it's a good yeah live podcast just
no,
during the game.
I mean, that'd be kind of sick. Like New Year's,
Yeah.
stumble over to the airport
I had to
and
see
then
if
just go watch the game.
I had to see if I'm off, but I could take off.
It's after the. Okay, you're saying stumble off the airport to go to Buffalo.
Yeah.
They're saying after the game. No.
That'll
I
be
mean,
a
it's
cool
like
game.
it's like winter break,
Wait,
so
do you
That's
know how the new team gets added this year? Like what the procedure
yes.
is?
It
I didn't
is
actually look that up.
okay. So you know how every year you play a division of the opposite conference?
Yeah.
The additional game is the team that ended the same seed as you in their division from that division.
You play a team twice?
Well, back-to-back years, yeah.
It's okay.
From the previous year, yeah.
It's not the. That doesn't make. I would
So
think
like
it'd be
here's an
like
example.
2 years off. So you play them.
The Bills played the NFC East as their NFC conference last year, and the football team won that division, and the Bills won their division. So now the Bills' extra game is the football team this year.
So it's
and
the
they're
same
playing the
person.
NFC South this year, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now their normal rotation is NFC South, but now they're adding last
Right.
year's
So that'll
old
actually be
division.
great because next year we'll get to play the Falcons again. That'll be sweet.
Yeah, right.
I don't know about that.
Have some faith.
It'll be a good wild. I think they could make the wild
I
card.
mean, look, when the Bills come in last, I'm just gonna be disappointed.
No, dude, the Panthers have to be last, and also the Saints suck. So you're fine.
The
I
Panthers
mean,
will be
the
last.
Falcons have such a no depth at defense. Their starters are all really good, but last year like 7 of them got hurt.
I don't even know if their
Any of them
starters are
get
good
hurt,
anymore.
they've got no depth. What?
I
I don't
think
even know
you're
if their
good.
starters are good
I
anymore.
mean, now they lost Keanu Neal. They lost. I mean, they got a bunch of good guys, but they've got no depth. None. That's
They
why I
haven't had
wanted to
depth.
trade back and get some picks so we can get some depth.
Apparently, yeah, they got a call at number 4 from the Lions.
But apparently it was like shit.
Was it? I don't know what the deal was.
Wait, isn't the Falcons' second round draft pick some defensive dude who's kind of nasty?
Yeah, but I mean, That's great, but
Nasty in a bad
they
way.
need depth.
Well, I mean, depth is built one guy at a time.
More picks, yeah. I mean, that guy's kind of replacing Keanu Neal.
Oh,
I got Duron Harmon.
I've literally never heard that name in my life.
Still had, I don't know.
what are these positions? What is SAF?
Sacrifice fly. Huh?
Where do you see SAF?
It says
Yeah.
round 2, pick 8, 40 overall, SAF, Richie Grant.
He's a safety. Is it just the
What?
first half of the word safety?
Oh, yeah, it is. Wow, that's so weird. I'm so used to seeing like free safety or
Or just
Usually
S?
it's
safety?
S. There's not
just
really a
S.
free safety and strong safety anymore. There's just two safeties.
that's well,
Yeah.
kind of.
Well, half the league, well, more than half the league plays too high now, so that's kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's see.
What are they going to run?
1,
Who's the-
2,
That's what it's usually for the
3,
LS. That's
Oh, they got
the-
Dean Pease.
4.
Who?
Maybe they will run
5.
too high.
They drafted 5 defensive players.
Yeah.
That's depth.
I mean, how many of them are going to be good? We'll see.
One
How
player.
many of them are
five.
going to make the team?
How many of
4.
them are going to be Tim Tebow and make the team?
I would say 3 will make.
I made a bet. I got $3,000 on Tim Tebow not making the team. If that happens, I get $1.27 back.
Whoa!
Big,
Look at
big
you.
spending over here.
You actually bet $3,000?
No.
Daniel, do you want to bet over under 3.5 of the 5 Falcons defensive draft picks making the team?
There's no, they have no depth, so I'm sure they'll make the team.
Yeah, they are.
Hey! I'm trying to win a bet over here.
I looked at it now. No, I thought I read it wrong. I thought the 3 guys were in the sticks. I got my rounds mixed up. 5th round picks, they probably should be.
Oh no,
On
Danny,
rookie
Duffy,
deals? Yeah.
what is going on?
Yeah, because they have no money.
Who?
Huh? The Falcons.
Falcons have a lot of cap space. Well, no,
They
they
have,
don't.
they have no cap space.
They have a lot. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah,
More cap
it's
space than the
Falcons.
Saints.
Real convenient that once I frame it as a bet, you say, "Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe
wanna
they
bet?
will." Yeah,
I
I do
don't
want to
bet.
bet.
When I turned 18, I bought a scratch-off lottery ticket for $2, and I won $5, and I've never done anything since.
Yeah, there you go. See,
Yeah, I'm in the
You should try that. It's just drugs for sports. It's awesome.
What?
Gambling.
Oh, yeah. No, I fake gamble.
Yeah, but that's like saying I don't do drugs. I just eat a
I
lot of
used to.
sugar.
I still do, but I used to.
he does both.
I still do, but I used to too.
Exactly. I gotta go.
We got to end this. I mean, this is just.